In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 insane ways to use AI and automation in your business that will allow you to save your business time, money, and drastically boost your productivity, allowing you to scale. So imagine automating your repetitive internal operations, managing documents effortlessly, streamlining onboarding processes, enhancing your sales and lead generation efforts, and also automating your marketing content creation. So in this video, we're going to cover different things like repetitive internal operations, document management and creation, how to automate your onboarding, automate sales and lead generation, and also your content creation. So in this video, we're going to cover different things like automating your repetitive internal operations, where you can just streamline your routine tasks like scheduling, meeting summaries, and internal communications to free up your time for more strategic work. We're also going to go over how to automate document management and also creating documents. So this is just streamlining the generation, storing, and also analysis of these documents. Next is the onboarding, where we're just going to use AI to create personalized training modules, automate document distribution, and manage the entire onboarding process for both employees and your clients. Next, we're going to cover sales and lead generation. So learning how to enhance your sales process with automated follow-ups, AI chatbots for lead qualification, and smart outreach strategies. And last but not least, we're going to go over how to automate your content creation process, where we're just going to show you how you can automate your social media posts, generate AI driven content, and ensure your brand stays consistent across all platforms that you would like to operate on. So by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of the different systems that you can implement to transform your business operations, allowing you to scale. On top of that, it'll help you implant some ideas into your head as to what's actually possible, when it comes to streamlining your business to help save you time. So as an AI automation consultant, I help businesses implement systems like these to achieve maximum efficiency and growth by overcoming their specific bottlenecks. So if you're looking for personalized assistance, book a free one-on-one call with me using the link in the description, and I guarantee you I'll help you save minimum 10 plus hours every week. Also, join my free community group for more valuable insights and resources not found on my YouTube channel. Links also down below. So as you can see on the screen, I created a process map in Miro, which just breaks down the entire infrastructures that you can implement into your business, the systems, processes, and all that. And I break it down to show you some use cases, just showing you what you can do, how it'll help solve your pain points and save you money. Ultimately, my goal is to help your business grow. I do that through these exact systems right here, and I'm about to break them down. So at the very least, by the end of this video, you'll have some ideas to spring off and start brainstorming some ideas of your own of what systems you can implement into your business that'll help you scale. So I want to start with this first one right here, which is marketing and more specifically content creation. But real quick, I just wanted to talk about the importance of content creation as a business. So these are all some things that will help you. So it'll help you increase your brand visibility and awareness through posting. It'll help your engagement and relationship building. It'll help you generate some more leads and also convert them because you're nurturing them with your own content. So for example, with my YouTube channel, everyone who's watching my videos and everything, they're being more and more nurtured because they feel like they can trust me more. Just because they're watching me present some issues and some solutions to those specific issues, how I can solve their pain points and everything, all of that. So that'll also lead to customer retention and loyalty. It'll help with SEO and online presence, and of course, give you a competitive advantage. So pretty simple stuff right there. So now I want to show you how you can automatically create content and save hours every single week. So how we do this is through make.com, or you can even use Zapier. They're both no-code platforms that go hand in hand. So what we're doing is we're using make.com, we're using ChatGPT and Canva. So this is just one of the first automations. So I'll actually create another video on this and I'll reference that up above so you can check it out if you would like. But essentially this will automatically create reels for you. So we're just combining these 3 different platforms. And as you can see, it won't allow me to click on the video in this process map, but this is basically the reel. It comes up with these automated captions and everything that I use ChatGPT to generate for me. And all I did was just give it a video and it creates thousands of different variations for me. So next up, one thing that you can do is automatically create text plus image posts. So similar to before, we're using make.com and ChatGPT for this. So as you can see, we're starting off with Google Sheets and we're just watching whenever something new gets added. So let's say you're adding an article to this Google Sheet. That will then send this to Perplexity, which is an LLM that allows you to research and web scrape, whatever. So we're giving that article to Perplexity. It's then breaking down the article and just summarizing it for us. Then what this does next is we're giving it to all these different little paths. So we're giving it to ChatGPT, and we're basically just telling it, hey, it's basically an AI assistant for each different platform. So I created a Facebook assistant, I created a Twitter assistant, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and they're all personally tailored to their own platform. So they're tweaked a little bit, and they all have their little nuances to maximize engagement. And basically, we're just trying to go viral. So we're telling it to do all the right things for each particular platform, and then we're creating images for some of them. So Instagram, LinkedIn, we're creating images for, and then we're having it automatically post on these platforms. So you can do this with articles or any other news sources, or if you just want to give it some ideas, you can do so. So here's some of the results that it came back with. So I can't remember exactly what this is for. This might have been for LinkedIn. So this is basically the result right here. So in the little mapping. So you can see down here, here's the response. So embrace the future of social media marketing with AI. So this is basically just summarizing the article and giving, the most important pieces. So you can alter this however you would like. So if your audience is in SEO, you could tell it to talk about how this will affect SEO. And, we're just trying to provide value to your audience, because that's the most important thing when it comes to content creation, is ensuring that you're actually providing something valuable. So let's move on to the next one, which is building an organizational system for easy automated posts. So I used Airtable for this, and you can use different things like HubSpot, whatever. But in Airtable, what you can do is you can create customizable dashboards. And as you can see here, I created a content engine system, as you can see. So some things in my idea bank are, Monday's post, Tuesday's post, and Wednesday's post. So whenever I want something to, start a process of posting. So let's say I want to post something for Monday. All I'll have to do is drag this into the create section. I'll give it some specific information. So I could just give it the text idea. So maybe I want to talk about AI and automations. So I'll put the specific context in here, and you could upload photos, or you could just do without a photo. It doesn't really matter. You'll select a template. So I chose from hundreds of different templates that I included in here, and they're all generated to maximize engagement. So they're all very well tested. So I use them myself. I've seen other people use them, so I can verify that they will help you maximize engagement for LinkedIn. So you can autopilot the post. So you can give it nothing at all, and if you check mark this right here and drag it into the create category, it'll create a post for you. And as you can see here, you can also create edits as you would like and all that good stuff. Now, all you have to do to actually post this is just drag it into the ready to post. So you can see how this can maximize efficiency, because the system is just allowing you to, organize things, put everything succinctly into one spot. It uses AI to, create the post for you and automatically post them. And if you want to edit something, all you do is just put in the edit, tell it what you want to edit specifically, and then it'll go back into the drafted for review. So essentially, that's the first part of this system, or the first use case in this, which is the marketing and content creation. So hopefully that can spring forward some ideas, and you can see how effective some of these solutions can actually be for your business. So some of the benefits obviously include time savings, cost efficiency, consistent output, and enhanced productivity. So for number 2, I wanted to talk about sales and lead generation. And before I get into anything at all, I wanted to show you the importance of actually automating this process and this system. So the first thing is the time savings. So you can automate your repetitive tasks like your follow-ups and texts or your emails, just saving you hours every week, which just consequently leads to cost efficiencies. So you reduce the need for additional sales staff or outsourcing, which just lowers your labor costs, because you're not having to employ $40,000, $50,000 of sales specialists or anything like that. Next is the instant responses. So you can use AI chatbots to provide immediate responses to your inquiries, which improves customer satisfaction. This also kind of goes hand in hand with the lead nurturing, because you're ensuring consistent and timely follow-ups, also increasing conversion rates. And this also helps with enhanced productivity by just streamlining the sales process, allowing your team to focus on the higher value things, which is where you can drive your growth and help scale your business. So this also provides you with data-driven insights, so you can provide analytics and insights to refine and improve your sales strategies. And last but not least is the 24/7 availability. So this ensures potential leads are engaged at any time, regardless of business hours. So getting into the breakdown of these tools. So we have Lemlist, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, Apollo, ChatGPT, VoiceFlow. VoiceFlow is right here, and Clay. So I'll get into exactly what those do and how it can help your business. But first, I wanted to talk about this little thing right here. And what this is a lead magnet. So essentially, what I did is create an automation in make.com. So I have a tally form. So what I'm doing is giving my audience a personalized guide. So they're giving me their business problems and all that jazz. So once they fill out this guide, once I have all the information, I'm then storing it into my CRM. And with all the information, I'm giving it to ChatGPT. And in ChatGPT, I want to make sure what my audience is getting in this guide is actually valuable and it can actually help them. So it took me a while to actually develop and prompt this perfectly. So I'm giving them something that'll actually help them. But I actually showed a video and broke that down. So I'll include a link up below where you can just check out that video and how I actually did it. So how this lead magnet is actually generating me leads is I'm providing them with a guide that just gives them information and personalized just personalized assistance to their specific business. So it's solving their pain points and just addressing how you can go about all these bottlenecks within their business. So essentially what we're just doing is we're going to ChatGPT and inserting all these variables into a document, creating the document, storing it, downloading it, and then sending it off into an email. And this helps generate me leads because I'm getting all their information so I could follow up with them and be like, hey, you got this lead magnet. What are your thoughts on this? And, just asking if I could be of any more assistance. And now that I have their pain points, I can, see how I can actually help them, because that's my ultimate goal, is to help them save time and grow their business. So let's go ahead and talk about all these different tools. So Lemlist. So the purpose of this is it's a cold email outreach tool. So it automates the process of sending personalized email campaigns and follow-ups, just improving your engagement with prospects and increasing the chances of conversions. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So the purpose of this is just a sales management tool where it just helps sales teams find the right prospects on LinkedIn, build relationships, and turn cold leads into warm leads through targeted outreach. So, you could find leads through different groups. So there's vast amounts of groups on LinkedIn, and they're all very targeted and super niche. So, whether you're in investment banking and you need to find some clients or anything like that, this is where you can do it. Next is Apollo, and this is just another way you can generate your leads. So this is how you can find your leads through email and everything. Next is ChatGPT. So obviously this is just an LLM. So it's an AI language developed by OpenAI. And this just generates human-like text, so also known as NLP. So it's just processing a bunch of human text, answering questions, assisting in drafting emails, and provides customer support, enhancing communication efficiency and effectiveness. If you haven't heard of GPT, then you probably live under a rock. Number 5 is voice flow. So this is a tool for designing, prototyping, and building conversational AI. So it allows businesses to create chatbots for websites to handle, different things like support tickets, answering FAQs, customer inquiries, just providing instant responses and improving customer service. Next, I want to talk about Clay. And Clay is a data enrichment platform, also known as lead qualification. So it integrates with various tools to pull data from different sources, just helping businesses gather comprehensive insights about leads and customers to tailor your outreach efforts more effectively. I also included a video that goes over how you can use Clay and how to qualify your leads to get the best information from them so you can actually convert them into clients, and I'll link that up below as well. Last but not least is make.com, and this is an automation platform. So you're using no code and sometimes low code, and it just allows businesses to create workflows and automations that can handle repetitive tasks like sending emails, follow-up messages, and updating CRM records, just helping you reduce the manual effort. And that's about it for the sales and lead generation processes. So hopefully at least one of these can help your business. Next, let's talk about onboarding. So I separated this in 2 different categories. So we have the employee onboarding here, and so getting into employee onboarding. So whenever somebody is brought into your business, this is going to initiate a trigger, which just triggers all these different things. So document automation, where you're just automatically generating and distributing onboarding documents like contracts, tax forms, company policies, all that jazz. Next is communication automation, where you can just send automated Slack messages to, the relevant channels and parties with updates, announcements, just ensuring that all team members are informed of new hires and their progress. Also, there's form automation, where you're just sending necessary forms to the new hires for completion, and you can track their submissions, ensuring that all required paperwork is completed properly. And SOPs distribution. And this is a huge one. So you can automatically send detailed standard operating procedures to the new hires to ensure they understand the roles and responsibilities. And you could also use AI to help you create these SOPs. So with this output, we're getting a well-trained, fully onboarded employee with all the necessary documentation completed and clearly understanding of their role. So what this can look like is you're creating a workflow in make.com, for example, and let's say the first thing you want to do is send them an email. So all you have to do is set a trigger to when that person is actually added onto the team. You can just send a welcome email, and once they respond to that welcome email with some questions that you've asked, once you got that, you can trigger the automation to do different things, like automatically send these documents, communicate with your team, like just sending Slack messages when you get a response, and automatically sending them these forms and all that. So it just helps make the process super seamless. So similar to before is client onboarding. So we're having these automated workflows. So you can assign onboarding tasks and milestones using project management tools like Asana, Monday.com, ensuring every step is completed on time. You can automatically send these welcome emails, as I said before. And it's pretty much a very similar process to the employee onboarding. And this is a system within businesses that's super underrated, and really it's hardly ever automated. But this is something that ultimately helps you scale, because if you want to bring on more employees and if you want to scale, obviously you're going to have to bring on more employees, but it's going to be hard if you have to do all this manually and you don't have these systems in place. So hopefully this can help you gain insights to what you need to do. Number 4 is document management and creation. So you can generate documents. So using AI, you can automatically generate these contracts, reports, proposals, just using AI based on specific templates and input data. So this just ensures that all documents follow a consistent format and style. Next is the storing of these documents. So you can organize and store documents in a structured manner just for easy retrieval and management. And you can also use AI to categorize the documents based on their content. So this also kind of goes hand in hand with analyzing the documents. So you could also extract these texts from the scanned documents and use OCR technology to just analyze these images specifically. And you can just also pull specific data points from these documents and input them into relevant fields in your systems. So I want to show an example of this. So this was for a law firm, and I also created a video on that, so I highly recommend you go check that out. So essentially what I'm doing for this law firm is they're receiving a bunch of notices from the courts, which just give some information on the dates of hearings and everything like that. So what they had to do manually was just send this off to clients and, actually create all these forms themselves. But what I did is whenever they received that input or that mail from the court, all they had to do was input, some information to Google Forms, and then it's automatically adding that to their CRM, and it's creating a document automatically just based off of a template that was already created. So it's inserting all those variables into this Google Doc, and it's storing it and downloading it and sending it off into an email, and it creates this draft email. So all you have to do is just review that email, which has the attachment of the notice, and this is what it looks like. So as you can see, please be advised that your case is scheduled for a pretrial hearing on specific date, and it just includes all that information. So as you can see, there's the name, email, all that stuff. So super cool right there. And last but not least is number 5, which is the repetitive internal operations. So for the first one, I wanted to talk about invoices. So what this is right here is this is an automation that helped sending follow-ups with invoices for a pharmaceutical company. So you're automatically creating and sending invoices based on predefined templates and transaction data. So you're just tracking the unpaid invoices and sending automated reminders to clients. So we're starting off with a type form. So whenever somebody submits a request for a specific drug, they have to, the doctors have to see if they qualify, or the system will see if they qualify or not. And if they do, then it'll move into a straight payment. Once they pay that, then it'll prompt them to book a call into Calendly. It'll send that email and just storing all that information into a Google Sheets, which is their CRM, then sending emails of that confirmation of the appointment with the doctor. And then we're basically checking later on if they've paid their invoice, and then we're sending different emails. So if they paid, then it's sending a specific email saying thank you and to schedule follow-ups. And this is just reminding them to pay their invoice if they did not. So that's one process that should be automated in your business. And next is meeting management. So you can automate your meeting summaries. So let's say you had a meeting with an important client and you didn't write down some of the notes and you totally forgot. It just slipped your mind as to what you had to do. So what you can use is AI to transcribe and summarize your meeting notes. So you can invite AI like Fireflies or Otter to join your calls. And you can also set up a workflow following that to send you messages and summaries of these calls. So as you can see here, I have a channel in my Slack, and it's just telling me all the information that happened for my call. So as you can see, here's the title of the meeting and the date, and then it gives me a brief summary right here and some of the actionable items for each party. So as you can see, here are some of the actions that I have to do and some of the actions from my client. I don't know why it says iPhone 6. It didn't recognize their name for some reason, but essentially it's just giving a summarized breakdown of the call and all that. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the internal communication. So this is chatbots. So you can implement AI chatbots. So this also kind of has to do with onboarding. But anyways, you can implement AI chatbots to just answer some common internal queries, provide support for new employees, and answer questions on documents. So you're just using AI to create and update a knowledge base for internal use. So let's say you're a new employee and you don't know where to find a specific file. You could type in onto that chatbot, where can you find that file? Or how much to charge for the specific product, or maybe you need a script for your sales, whatever. That's that chatbot. It'll give you an answer right away instead of having to go to your boss who's probably busy and doesn't want to be dealing with those questions. And last but not least is task management. So you can automate some of your task assignments. So you're just using AI to assign the tasks to appropriate team members based on their skills and availability. So you're just automatically tracking the progress of tasks and projects and just sending updates to relevant stakeholders. So by implementing these AI and automation systems, you can significantly save time, reduce errors, and enhance productivity in your business. So automating the repetitive tasks, streamlining document management, optimizing your onboarding processes, boosting sales and lead generation, and even just automating your marketing efforts really can transform the way your business operates. So if you need help implementing these AI solutions, and if you want to see how they can work specifically for your business, book a free one-on-one call with me using the link in the description. Let's work together to actually address your growth constraints and just unlock the full potential within your business with AI. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.